Today's topic is not FGM. Today's topic is dating in an online world. Yes. And so we're going to go over our experiences with online dating and or dating in general, because one hopefully leads to the other sometimes. And then we're going to kind of change it up this week. We're going to take some calls, then chat a bit, take some calls, chat a bit. And hopefully that'll help kind of with the callers so you guys don't have to wait so long.
So call in. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, please.
If people want to call in, what number should they call?
The one on the screen.
Are you saying they should call 512-686-0279? That's
Yes.
the 512-686-0279. There are lines open for you now.
You lost your calling. FM radio is dying, and you could have saved it. You could have saved it, Eric.
Wait, FM, why not AM?
That died
Lost cause.
earlier.
Lost cause. Yeah. So, have y'all actually done much online dating? Because I got to say, I didn't date at all through high school, college. I mean, I met a lovely lady at the age of 15, and then we just kind of locked that in for 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a whole lot of, you know, these newfangled apps and all of these things when I was coming up. And then I sort of hit the ground running at like 26, and I was like, how does one Tinders?
Yep.
Which
Or
swiping
Grindr.
is the I would like to sex with you swipe?
Oh, dude, right there with you, man. So I actually was in a relationship from 18 until 29.
Uh-huh.
And oh my
get
goodness, yeah, I do, and it's wild because you're trying to figure it out, and I did not know the difference between Twitter and Tinder and Grindr.
Distinct difference.
I learned that.
Very big difference.
I learned
strategically
that.
important information.
Absolutely.
To the 5.5 of you that are still scratching your head, I should just say that Tinder initially was very much a hookup app. Primarily for straight folks. It was basically, in its initial conception, there is a lovely person near you who wants to have sex, and you're near a lovely person who wants to have sex. Let's match up. Let's do it.
And if you both swipe right, then it connects.
Then it's on. And it was always like very, very closely proximal in the sense that it was like within a mile or so.
Yes.
And it was very much a hookup app. And I think that that's largely not true anymore. We can get into that here in a little bit. Grindr, however...
Grindr is very, very intense when it comes to location because it lets you know when you sign on, you know, when you log in, that, you know, it is...
Within walking distance
Jacob
or GTFO.
Is like 520 feet away.
His hand is already in the back of your
Wants
pants.
to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
basically
how
what
did
Tinder
some of
would
those
be if there
meetings
weren't
go?
any women allowed.
Well, yeah.
Not to overly stereotype
mean-
our sexualities, but men do generally feel a little more comfortable with hookup culture. And so when you subtract the women out of that situation, it's a lot of hooking up.
Yeah. And I think I got more messages in the time it took me to figure out what I had done wrong than I got in the entire time that I had dating profiles the rest of the time that I was single. But that's spoilers. I think we're going to talk about the rest of that a little later.
Yes. I know I have had some experience with online dating, starting way back when it was safe to do it on Craigslist. Oh my God, that's taking me back.
R.I.P. Craigslist personal ads, by the way.
Yeah.
We miss you, buddy.
Yes.
We miss you.
Do you like pina coladas?
And getting caught in the rain. I mean, they're yummy, but then moving from there, I tried a couple other ones back when actually Yahoo had.
Wow.
Okay. The cheaper, the better.
We are the oldest millennials that can be still millennials because we're all like hip about the online dating, but like the old online dating.
And then, you know, I was off the market for 7 years, and now I'm back into the online dating thing, and it's a little weird.
It is weird. I mean, I remember like I was on Tinder. I was like, how do I get my competitive edge, right? Like, how do I set myself apart? And you got to have an Instagram, right? Because your Tinder profile connects to your Instagram. So you gotta, more than just like your 5 Tinder pictures, you gotta have a really sexy Instagram. So I set up Instagram exclusively for that reason. You can follow me now. It's there just because initially I wanted to meet somebody.
You know, I must
Somebody.
be the most like social media disconnected millennial ever. Because I don't get on that
I
stuff.
downloaded Snapchat, Instagram, all of these things because I
Just to
wanted to
hook up.
date people in their 20s. And as somebody who was in their 20s, I was like, I guess this is how you do it.
I did the exact same thing. So wait,
Right?
are you saying that if somebody follows you on Instagram, they go back far enough, they'll find pictures of you just grinding on random things?
You know, I mean, there's a lot of like
Some sexy
this
firemen.
pose, a lot of, I'm just here, just casually. I didn't curate this picture.
I mean,
this
it's
was
hot.
just
I had to take
just
my
a
shirt off.
candid shot, and I just
Yeah.
happened to, absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
You know, it's a completely different thing when that happens with a woman and the picture gets taken.
It really is. It really is. Gender differences in online dating are absolutely overwhelming. I mean, the number of messages that women tend to receive, I mean, it's
for the love of
10 to
fucking
1.
God.
It's easily 10 to 1.
Okay, hold on. I've got to push back on that just a little bit because I swiped a lot, and there are a lot of pictures of women in similarly,
Undress.
levels of
Undress. Distress? Undress.
Undress.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, let's be realistic here. All right.
Well, I mean, you got to bring the boys to the yard one way or another.
Yeah, and I'm sure you guys are going to give me some wonderful shit about that later when we go over our dating profiles.
Wait. Oh yeah. They made me resurrect my old dating profile. And they're going to go over it on the air. Stay tuned.
Yes, all of us. Any interesting experiences with online dating?
I mean, being new to it, I didn't know what to say or do. And specifically, I got into online dating because I wanted to meet a very particular type of person. You know, as a poly person, it's difficult to find somebody who's specifically looking for that. So you're unlikely to do so at a random bar. If you walk up to somebody that you happen to find very symmetrical, the odds of them actually checking those boxes and wanting some queer guy with painted fingernails that's polyamorous and all of that, it's just not super high. So in order to meet my people, I got online, and man, it can be a shit show. Met some lovely people. Met some lovely people.
Yeah.
Met some real interesting stories.
Doozies?
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, so how about you? Any interesting experiences?
Well,
I mean, we'll get into like the
So-
bad stories later, but
yeah, I mean, it was definitely learning a lot about, well, let me preface this by saying that I asked for a lot of advice and did a lot of research. And it became more and more depressing the further I went down that rabbit hole. Because what it winds up becoming for guys is a numbers game.
Yeah.
And so basically, you need to get volumes of messages out. And this is not a spoiler about that. But I will tell you that when I first went on to online dating, I poured my heart out in this huge thing about myself. And I mean, I just put it all out there. And then I would look and I would I'd see a girl and I'd look at the pictures and then I'd read and then I'd write her this long thing. It was just like, oh, you seem really nice and all. And I was scaring the shit out of people.
It's like, P.S. I'm definitely a serial killer.
Yeah.
Because I just wrote a 2-page essay to a rando.
Yeah, no, and I did that for quite a while and wondered why nobody ever messaged me back. It was, I put a lot into that. I didn't realize that subtext was there, and I wish somebody would have told me.
Oh, yeah, and that experience is not just anecdotal. I mean, there is absolutely research to back that up. There's an incredible book, Dataclysm, I've mentioned on the show before, from the CTO and co-founder of OkCupid, where he compares like the ratio of messages that guys send to women and women respond to and women send to guys and all these comparisons. And then also charts out like the length of message versus the likelihood of response. Anything over like 500 characters, she's not going to read it because she's already gotten 10,000 other messages today. So if you are a straight man seeking a woman, that's just not going to get you anywhere.
yeah, I'll say I can only say, I'm sorry, guys, that you guys don't get as many messages because, and at the same time, no, you're lucky because, oh my God, it's depressing and annoying and
it's
overwhelming.
stressful. Every woman I've dated who's been on an online dating app has had the most terrifying stories of creepo guys. But in addition to that, she can't turn on her phone without having 37 different notifications.
Holy crap.
I mean, that's
so-
really not an exaggeration. I
Really?
sincerely mean,
Okay, so-
37 wasn't like a random number.
No,
It's high.
So when you turn on your dating app,
Yeah.
there's like 25 guys going, do you want this dick? Like, just,
I mean, maybe
Like-
not in those exact words, but yeah.
But
Really?
often in those exact words.
holy crap.
And, you know, it tells you, like, every time. So I had to turn off notifications because every right swipe had a notification, every message had a notification, everything had a notification. And
Basically, that thing that you and I are hoping for, that we'll swipe on somebody and then it'll pop up and say, oh, ta-da, like they also like you. Every person she swiped on, she had that experience.
Does that happen? I never, no, it's okay.
Is that what dating apps are for? Eventually, you get like a
Something
match?
changes, yeah.
well, and I don't know what the median ratio is, but I know I think in like 2 days had like 600 right swipes, and it was just in like several hundred messages, and it was just like I turned the fucker off.
Yeah, I 1,000% believe that. I mean, Megan, you missed, I'm sorry, you were here. I apologize. When we had Lily Bacon on, and she spoke about how, you know, it takes a little bit of maturity and growth and learning to recognize that you don't have to be obligated to everybody who's ever swiped on you.
And I for
But
sure
man, was that
didn't.
stressful for me to hear.
Yeah.
It for sure did. I mean, there were plenty of people who did not get swipes back or even messaged back. Sorry, but it's still the sheer volume.
Sure.
Is just like ridiculous, and you finally go, nope, I am not. Nope, I am no longer horny. Let's turn this fucker off. Yep, done.
You close one app, you open up another,
See,
you take care of business, you go to bed.
I'm just thinking about, you know, optimizing this, right? So I would have a screen with scripts that I could copy paste.
Oh God.
And just plug scripts and go.
And man,
Right?
like every
You say
like
that.
feminist bone in me is like, man, like the men's rights movement and you know, the pickup artist stuff and all of that bullshit teaches you to do that, but the data actually bears it out that is the most effective way, particularly for a guy seeking a
Oh, no,
woman.
I'm talking about as a woman in her position.
No,
I would
you
script
say
out,
that-
go fuck yourself, and just like, bah, 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 bah,
Or
bah,
not the go
Just
fuck
cut and
yourself,
copy.
but
Yeah.
no, you say that jokingly, but I literally did like just
Yes!
copy. At one point, I
See,
copied
you
a
know what?
message and I just pasted
That's-
it into
that's-
like I'm like, you're cute. Okay, paste this one. Okay, you're kind of cute. Paste this one. Yeah.
Well, I mean, did you ever go out with any of these guys and horribly regret it? I know I have some like terrible first date
Yes.
stories.
Yes, although most of my horrible date stories have to do with people I met in person.